Hi everyone, I'm the Nerdy Brickster, and I've decided I want to start doing some LEGO reviews, so I'm going to be posting them on YouTube bi-weekly, mostly LEGO Star Wars, but I will be doing some Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, some sort of random ones in between. But I decided for my first review that I'm going to be doing, it's going to be a Ultimate Collector series of my favorite ship in the entire Star Wars universe. So I'm going to be doing a review on the Ultimate Collector series Imperial Shuttle. Originally sold for $259.99, 2,503 pieces. This is going to be my first review, and well, let's dive right in, I guess. So, as you can see, thing is an absolute monster, gigantic, pretty cool. It does come with 5 minifigs. It comes with a Lego Darth Vader, pretty standard. Let's wait for it to focus there. Lightsaber, non-printed back, and his helmet does come off, but it shows he's got a slightly angrier face than usual. I'll wait for it to focus here. A little angrier than usual, but whatever. It does come with Luke Skywalker, non-printed back. He also has just a one-sided face. I know that a lot of the minifigs these days now come with, like the character ones come with double-sided, but his back does not have a print on it. We have the Imperial pilot. He doesn't look too happy. He's pretty grumpy. Non-printed back, pretty standard. Imperial officer. He's a little happier. He's got a little smirk on his face. He's happy. He just caught a rebel, even though he just surrendered himself. But whatever. And then Stormtrooper. Pretty standard Stormtrooper. A little more detail though. The newer Stormtroopers do have. LEGO's just been doing very well recently with getting some of their minifigs, giving them a lot of detail. So he does have a lot of detail, front and back printing. Does he have a face? I don't even remember. No, he does not have a face. Just a black head. And then also he has a gun, which I know in the last couple years LEGO started making actual like gun-shaped guns rather than just like big black megaphones with dots on them. So those are the minifigs, and we'll dive right into the actual ship itself. Awesome ship, pretty big, very big actually. Looks very good. First, the main features. Cockpit does open up in the front, and you can fit 4 of the 5 minifigs. You can probably make the last one fit if you wanted to. I usually just put Luke Vader, the 2 officers, and then I just have the Stormtrooper sort of chilling down there like that. But yeah, it's got the 4 seats. I put the lightsaber sort of in the middle there. But that opens up. These guns rotate, kinda, so that's cool. And then pretty much the main feature that everyone wants out of this ship is the wings do rotate up. Let me spin it. You do have to crank this. I'm doing this one-handed, so it's kind of difficult. Whatever. As you can see, it's a pretty intense process to twist this up, but it does sort of give you that look, the landing look that you get from the ship. So yeah, folds up like that. And the other wing does it too, but I don't really want to bore you guys with that, so I won't do it. So what do I like about this set? Main things I like about it is obviously it looks just like the Imperial Shuttle, which is, like I mentioned before, it's my favorite ship in the entire Star Wars universe. I love that it's a monster. I love the level of detail that they went on this thing. As soon as I get this wing down a little bit more, I'll go through and talk about some of the details that I really like about it. Good enough. All right, just like some of the pieces on here, just like the way they're just placed, they're just perfect. I love this right here. Just they've got like those little, I call them vents because I don't know what else they'd really be called, but it's great. I love the cannons on them are just beautiful. Focus a little bit. Everything about this ship, you just admire the detail that went into to make this ship. Quite a bit going on back there, especially up there. That's crazy right there. Focus a little bit. Crazy. I also really like inside the cockpit. For those who remember the movie, when Han Solo goes to, when they're flying by the Star Destroyer and they're flying the stolen version of this ship, these little scans come up on the screen, and those scans you can see in just a second. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. As soon as it focuses, they're all there, right there. Level of detail, phenomenal. So that's another great feature. Just absolutely beautiful set. It does come with landing gear. I choose to not put the landing gear on because I like the stand more, because I mean, it looks better when the wings are folded out than when they're folded up. So I usually opt to have the landing gear not attached, but I can show you those in a sec if you want. Not that I'm going to actually listen to your opinion, because I will already have posted this video before any of you comment. But and it's my first video, so very few people are actually going to comment anyway. And then, like all the other Ultimate Collector Series ships, it does come with this little info sheet. Most of it's made up. I didn't know who manufactured it. Didn't really know that was a thing. But yeah, okay. So yeah, there's that. So all in all, this is a great ship. What I don't like about it, I mean, I really like everything about it. It is a little flimsy. I must admit that, especially the top here, that's sort of precariously stuck there, as well as these. They're very solid, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they're attached by like one row of studs, but it is just, I mean, obviously it's not meant to be played with, so it's to be expected, but just a little, I always have a little heart attack when I was carrying it. And then the only other thing I don't really like about it, I'm going to be honest, is I don't like how the crank system works on the back of this ship. Because for me, the idea of the Ultimate Collector Series is that, you know, this is a full-scale, 100% perfect model of how a ship should be. And, you know, this isn't how they work in the movies. Obviously, it's not going to work like it does in the movies, but I feel like this is exposing too much about the set itself. Having these little two tails, honestly, I would be fine if it was just these little circles, but having the crank here sort of ruins that effect for me, and it makes it look more like a Lego than a model of the set itself. That is a very nitpicky thing to say, of course. But I don't know, that's just something that sort of took me out of it for the ship. That's a very, very, very small nitpicky thing, like I said. You know, on this thing, for the most part, on every other characteristic, everything is just beautiful, and I love it. So I will, out of 10, I will rate it like a 9.5, almost perfect. Like I said, it does just take it out of a model and make it look more like a toy, just with the way the cranks look. So it's not perfect, but everything else about this set is just absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. And so that will conclude the interview for the Imperial Shuttle Ultimate Collector Series. Alright, thanks for watching.